literacy, credit, dangers of credit, and all that stuff. And I was talking, Mr. Redondo actually brought it to my attention. Who's the head of, or at least community service in the religion department. And we're talking about developing a program that would start next year, at least for an X block, where they would come to campus and they would train our students in 4 one-hour modules for all these topics. And then our students can go to underserved schools in the valley somewhere. Maybe we'll just partner up with one school, we're not exactly sure yet. Middle school, perhaps down to 4th grade, and teach them what it is that our students have learned.
Well, that's a great program.
And then we get community service hours for doing that. So in the meanwhile, that's what it would be. But eventually, the other thing I want to propose is a summer class. It would be a seminar, the workplace skills, and personal.
Well, you know what? I think the more kids learn and are exposed to, like even how businesses work, even when he went to that junior achievement thing, it was nice to see what other kids had thought of and how other kids did things, even how they made a poster. I said, the way you present something, you can have a great idea. Well, you know, I know that our Court Street you could get community service when he went to St. Mel's if you went over there and tutored those kids after school. None of those kids can do anything because their parents don't speak English. They go home, and if we take for granted if our kid says, how do you pronounce this word or how do I find something, then most of them don't have a computer either. But their parents don't speak English, so the parents don't know. And most of these Hispanic parents, from all the depots I take, second grade's the highest they've gone. So you're talking about a 5th grader needing help who's past their parents, and they were giving these kids, even in 5th and 6th grade, credit for community service because they were tutoring. They would do math with kids after school or just help them with their spelling. It was great. We used to drop them off, and then they had a program for basketball. We would drop them off at Guadalupe, and they would just play basketball with kids because kids didn't have anywhere to go after school. We had a team of 15 kids, and it rotated who showed up, according to whatever. And every other day, they had a basketball program for 2 hours. And it meant a lot to these kids. They didn't have anything else to do. Their parents were working, or maybe not at home for whatever reason. And it's very close. The kids can go right here. You know, you think in your own backyard, people don't need help. And there's a lot of people that do. There's a lot of people in this valley that need help.
Absolutely. They were saying that exact thing the other day. There is no shortage. So, you know, just try to do a little more every day. Spend so much time.
Well, yeah, he's researching the price of water, and then he said we had to buy, we didn't want to buy too much stuff. And I said, to tell you, if you buy too much stuff, I'll buy it back. So I make smoothies daily at home. And with summer, I've got glasses. I've got people coming over after wrestling practice to watch the game when she's over. I left this steak, and he goes, now that you're home, I said, I know I got a frozen strawberries and bananas. So I'm going to the store now. They never ate in the morning, and the only thing they would eat was a smoothie, and I put it in an empty Gatorade bottle. So you got to bring home the Gatorade bottle from yesterday. You know.
Did all for you?
Brett didn't. He should have. It would have been good for him. We didn't start till we came to PromeNade. Craig loves it. And you know, it's really helped his focus in life. It's helped him learn to focus.
He knows how to push himself.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of being able to push yourself in football.
Yeah.
I thought I was really tough. I was in football for so long.
I love football, but you know what? He's not a football kid. He's not big enough. The way they're growing kids nowadays. I can't believe some of the kids in their class, and we took lacrosse pictures at the last game. Frank goes up to guys' chests. He's between all these guys, and some of them are in his class. I said, I'm glad you're not doing that.
Yeah, I've really been looking at him closely since you said that at report card cosplay. I'm like, yeah, he's not real big.
No, I mean, he's fine to play. I love football because I think when you go to any school, I mean, I loved rooming at Notre Dame for the first 2 years. It's a good icebreaker for the kids to meet people, learn to be a team, learn what it's like to work with people that are good, bad, and different. But after that, you know what, you gotta play. Life is too short to sit on the bench. That doesn't make any kid feel good. This school has a lot more sports offered. You know, with this church field, how they have field hockey for girls, and they've got so many things. Girls are good at softball. You can get off on the field hockey team and still play. You know, it gives everybody something to do. Cracking up that he likes to run.
No, he's
But he doesn't want to do it in college, much to Dan's dismay. I haven't told him yet.
well, he's smart. He's smart. There's a lot of different kinds of intelligence, in my opinion.
I think he's got a lot of common sense. I mean, I can't tell. He's only 16. Then he does something really stupid, and I think, well, that's not a good thing.
Well, maybe I don't know. I certainly don't know anywhere near as well as you do. I'm sure he's impulsive, just like anybody else his age.
Yeah,
but
it's
in the
his age.
context of the cafe, and he's focused, he's working hard. I mean, he's intuitive and is intelligent as anybody else, and he makes good decisions.
Well, he doesn't
doesn't
care
just
about
say,
all
I'm
the
going
kids.
to buy whatever I want because I just want to do the right thing. He says, you know what, I think this is too expensive. Or, you know, I think logistically we should set things up this way.
I think one of your students wants to leave.
Sure.
I think one of your
No,
students
she's just saying
Oh, I thought you wanted to leave. Wanted permission to be done with this affair this afternoon.
Oh no, if I was